Hey YouTube, welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play all the Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. So, yesterday, or last episode, we made it to this town here. I think it's called Crescent Lake or something like that. After defeating the Earth Fiend, and we got the canoe. So, let's put that canoe to use and go defeat the Fire Fiend. It's a little bit of a journey over to the volcano, and you do need the canoe to do this. Now, in typical fashion, I have already gone through and looted the volcano, which does have some rather tough enemies in it. But I don't think we're going to be meeting many of those enemies on our trip through, but this will let you see the layout of this dungeon, and just for your own personal knowledge, there is quite a bit of good loot in here. If we look at weapons, I have the ice sword for Dilo. If we look at armor, I've got the flame shield and the flame chest piece on Dilo. All three of those came out of this dungeon. Now remember what I said last episode, where the elemental stuff doesn't really work. So the elemental damages and resistances don't really work in this game, but these do have better base stats than the silver I was using before. So I'm going to heal up with a house, and just to make sure it saves, follow that up with a cabin. If you go grinding through the volcano here, you'll make plenty of money to where this isn't a big concern. Now these tiles here, you do take 1 damage per step on the lava tiles, but they're safe squares, you're not going to get attacked on them. So it's kind of a balancing act. Up here is a maze, as you can see, and there's just a lot of treasure in there, but it's not how you get down to the next floor. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head how to get through here. Man, that is a terrible noise. Now this is a giant lava section. You do have non-lava squares around here, but I don't think it saves you that much. Especially since the stairs are on lava. Just gonna check our HPs real quick. Throw a couple heals at Pete. I think we go down here. Nope! Of course I found a dead end. Right, now this area I got lost in for a while trying to get on my way back out, but there's lots of treasure chests. And here I'll show you this fight. This is a Cerberus. They're just a recolor of the hyenas who cast some fire magic. And they're taken down. They're worth 600 gold apiece, so that's not bad. And I'm really sorry for anyone who's sensitive to flashing lights. Alright, here we are on the bottom floor. So the only treasure chests worth picking up down here are going to be straight west, northeast, and east. Everything else is kind of dead ends with just trap tiles. But our bad guy is southwest, if I'm remembering this correctly. And I actually have to heal up, because if you look, Hair's down to 37, Pete's down to 59. Their low HP counts are really hurting here. But this is why I picked up 99 heals. And unlike later Final Fantasies, it will not let you just get 2 stacks of 99. Or multiple stacks. Once you hit 99, that's all the heals you can carry, and I have yet to find like a heal 2 potion. But carrying 99 of these is in many ways more convenient than using my spell charges. So I'll try to do this as quick as possible. Whoops. And you can't resort these items, so it is possible to set it up in the beginning of the game to where your heals are where this crown is, and then as long as you keep at least 1 heal in your inventory, it's a much shorter, much fewer button presses to use 99 heal potions. Dang it, keep doing that. Alright, there's everyone at full health. We got full spell charges. Let's hope I'm right about where this bad guy is. Yep.
It is you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep. I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames.
Alright, Carrie, bring it on. Let's see here. I think that's heal 2. Just gonna go ahead and go for invisibility on Dilo. And you know what? I'm gonna go for fast on Dilo as well. So we got 4 hits at 83 damage. See what he does after he gets sped up. I'm just gonna keep using invisible on people. I've got 4 charges of fast left. Fast is on the same level as Ice 2. But I do have Lit 3 I can use, so. Seven hits, 118 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that helped out quite a bit. I don't even know if rub works. Let's do slow. Get her to hit less often. Oh, shit. She just did 222 damage to poor Pete. And wiped out. What was that, 3 rounds? Maybe 4? Not too bad. there we go. The top left orb is now lit. So, let's actually use another house. That didn't heal Pete all the way. Jeez, even that didn't heal Pete all the way. Whatever. We're gonna go back to town, restock on probably cabins. And next we're gonna go to the Tower of Trials. Because, believe it or not, you can do a class change in this. So our fighters will become knights. And our mages will become wizards, respective of their color magic. So the black mage will become a black wizard. That'll let them use higher magic. Like Pete has, it's a level 4 spell? No, level 5. There's a level 5 spell in black magic that Pete can't use yet because he's not a wizard. Also, the upgrade to Knight will let the fighters use some low-level magic. So we're going to heal up and head out to the Tower of Trials. And this episode is turning out much shorter than I thought. Maybe we'll do the Tower of Trials today too. Oh, you know what? We forgot to stock up. So we're gonna go ahead and get another house, even though we didn't make 3,000 on that run. Another 2 cabins? Yeah, another 2 cabins. The rest will be on heals, so obviously I will fast forward through this part. Oh my god, I just realized I never turned my microphone back on. Oh. Alright, so recap, since my microphone hasn't been on for like 15 minutes. And I don't know where it got turned off. Oh, I turned it off buying all those heal potions. Okay, So all that traveling through the ocean you saw was getting to the Tower of Trials. Unfortunately, you've missed my excellent voice acting, but we can look past that. So the Tower of Trials is where you can get the item required to do a class change, so our fighters will become knights, which makes them stronger and allows them to use low-level magic. Our white mage and black mage will become white wizard, black wizard, where they can finally use the strongest magics. And I believe they get more magic charges. So, these columns are teleporters. Okay. Let me see if I can remember this one. Aha! So, I'm actually trying to remember this based on the remakes. So far, it's working exactly the same. And a mud gall. I don't know what that is. Let's hope it doesn't hit too hard. Doesn't hit the fighters too hard, and oh, it doesn't take much to take it out. Zeus gloves. Okay. So let's see here. Dilo is sitting at 58.58. Let's trade the silver gloves for Zeus gloves. Oh, he can't equip those. Interesting. So, we'll re-equip that. Let's see if Pete can. No. Can Hera? Nope. Okay then. Well, I guess we'll sell those. And Zombols. I don't think we've seen Zombols before. Let's hope they're just as weak as their Bull brothers. Looks like it. Oh. There we go. Zombo's taken out. They don't seem to do anything special. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they could stun you since they're undead. Alright, let's hope this is the right one. Ah, right back to the beginning. Okay then. Figured that had to happen eventually. So the trick to this appears to be to pick the lowest one on the screen. So we know that to be this one now. And hey, stairs. Nice. Man-Cat. I believe the last version of this we saw was Catman. So let's see how these guys are. 337 damage. Dilo is dealing it out now. Oh, they cast fire too, though. Oh, good, because I needed that 2 more times. Jeez. Alright, let's try heal 2. If she can pull it off in time. Now they're casting slow, which loses intelligence. Bizarre choice. Okay, cool. The heal 2 didn't help enough. Okay. Hit everyone with darkness. And time to break out the heal potions. Nightmares. You guys remember those mad ponies? Here's their older brother or sister. Why is Brook doing so much less damage? Once this fight is over, we're gonna have to investigate his stats. And I know Dilo has better equipment, but I don't think it's that much better. 50, 101. How did that even happen? 44, 91. Okay, strength is 42. Strength is 42. So, huh. Oh, a heal staff. Okay then. That could come in very handy. Iron gloves, don't care about. Ice sword. And can't hold anymore, okay. So, right now he's got an ice sword. But, that does mean we can equip Bruce with it. And he's now at 50 and 101. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, let's drop that. See what's in this chest. Not the floor. Gold band. Okay. Why do I keep hitting select? I guess it just feels like that should be the menu. Okay, so Pete currently has it. He's at 1669. Let's see how that changes. $25 and $69. Okay, that's quite an improvement. And since he's the squishier of the mages. Sorcerers, this is our first time seeing them. Let's see how hard they hit. Trance, paralyzed. Paralyzed. You gotta be kidding me. Trance, again. Okay, so sorcerers can stun lock you. Got lucky on that one. Trance again. Good. That's what I want to see. Oh, good. Oh, Jesus. Well, thank goodness Brook didn't get paralyzed. Managed to take one of them out. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion that these guys, because they're a recolor of the wizards, and the wizards were a boss in the Marsh Cave, I don't think you can actually run from these guys. But it also looks like we got lucky enough that we didn't have to worry about running from them. They're worth almost 4,000 gold. It's pretty awesome. Hey, more treasure. A lot of gold. Medium amount of gold. A house. And empty. Okay. Oh, here we are. And we found Tail. Renamed in the remakes to Rat Tail, I believe. So let's go ahead and heal up because there is going to be a bad guy here. I might as well get Pete and Hera up to full health because they're the most likely to die. Oh, we got so lucky on this one. 2 zombie Ds. Go ahead and cast a ruse. And I'm going to be 5 damage. Yeah, lightning 3 is marginally effective. There we go. And as usual, bosses are easier than not bosses. Now I have to wonder, I do not remember where you go to get your class change done. I guess we'll just head back down to the town we were just at and see if the sages have any news for us. Old man, why are you out in the middle of the forest? Why can't you be somewhere that takes less time to get to? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Only for just purposes, yeah. Yeah. Only we can make the orb shine again. Yeah, okay, I've lit another orb. Why don't you reveal more secrets? Okay, yep, Northern Lands got destroyed. Yep, focus at the altar. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus. You guys are no help. So, I'll be back in a bit when I figure out where I need to go. Oh, wow, we came all the way back here for nothing. Alright, let's rest at the inn and go see if we can talk to the old man at the Cardia Islands. I really want to get that warp spell for Pete. I have a bad feeling that we're going to need the airship to do this. So right now we're heading to what's called the Cardia Islands, which is an archipelago in the northern continent area. Ah, yeah. So these are the Cardia Islands. I see no way except the airship to get to them. So, that'll be our new quest. Alright, so after doing some looking, we have to go through the ice cave to get the airship. So if you were looking to do a glitchless speed run of this game, it would make sense to do the ice cave first, even though it can be rather difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a friendly port and town to stay in. And then I'm gonna call it an episode. So thank you for joining me again, and next week we'll go through the ice cave and get the airship. Aha. And I wonder what's up here. Sorry, I guess you guys are tagging along for some exploration, and someday I won't be interrupted by monsters every half sentence. Okay, so that'll be it. I will find a friendly city off camera. See you all next week.